Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to my May home fragrance empties. I can't even believe that I'm saying that. We are basically almost in June. It's summer. I'm actually really excited about summer this year. I'm excited about fall as well. I am looking forward to my daughter hopefully going back to school in the fall. Normally I'm a fall person to begin with, but I'm trying to enjoy the seasons a little bit more, so I'm excited about warmer weather and being outside, and we've got a lot of projects going on the outside of our house this year, so I'm looking forward to spending a little bit more time outside this summer and just enjoying summer. I am a florist, and so usually this time of year I'm very busy with weddings, but that is not the case this year as most have been postponed. So I'm just kind of trying to enjoy a normal summer like most people experience. So anyway, I have lots of candles that I finished up this past month. I have a lot of wax melts that I finished up this past month. So I'm going to take you guys through what I finished. If there's anything that is still available that I can link down below, I will certainly do that in the description box. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start with what I have currently going in my candle Crocks. Those will be done within the next day or two, but I wanted to kind of let them finish up. If you don't know what a candle crock is, I will link a video in the description box for you that will explain it all. But I have 2 Flamingo Beach candles that had about, I don't know, maybe like a quarter of the wax left in them. I went ahead and decided to just plop them into the candle Crocks because I figured I would get a little bit more life out of the wax that was left that way versus burning it the rest of the way down. So yeah, that's what I have going right now in 2 of my candle Crocks. And the rest of it I have in front of me here. So let's take a dive through. Really quickly though, if you were waiting for me to upload my Bath & Body Works candle collection video, I did do that this past Sunday, so I'll link that video in the description box as well. If you are new to my channel, home fragrance is really kind of one of my things, if you will. Obviously beauty stuff like skincare, makeup, I love that kind of stuff, but I'm equally as passionate about home fragrance because I actually work out of my home year-round. Like normally I'm home to begin with. I have my garage set up to be a floral studio, so I go through a lot of home fragrance because of that. I'm home most of the time, so, and fragrance just makes me happy. It's my thing. Some people collect stamps, some people collect I don't know, seashells. Whatever you collect, whatever is your thing is fine. For me, I like beauty stuff and I like home fragrance. I love home fragrance. I have pretty much my entire life. So yeah, this is my thing. I go through a lot of candles. I go through a lot of wax melts, and I'm actually trying to whittle my collection down a little bit. So I know some of you who are newer were a little bit confused by the fact that one person would have that many candles, but yeah, it's my thing. Okay. So we've got the Flamingo Beach that is in the 2 candle Crocks downstairs. If you are looking for a candle crock, I will link a couple down below on Amazon that are pretty neutral. I really highly encourage you to invest in a candle crock if you have candles that aren't behaving properly. They're just kind of a great way to get more life out of your candles. So anyway, here's another Flamingo Beach. You can see this one I did not burn very far because I realized after I had it lit for a little while, there's actually a crack in this glass. I don't know if you can see it. You guys, I'll try to put my finger, no, it's not gonna help. There's a crack that goes down. Thankfully, it doesn't go all the way down, and I think this label kind of prevented the glass from just like splitting completely. But as soon as I realized that, what I did is I went ahead and just put this one in the candle crock to start with. So there's no fragrance oils left in this wax. Here's the thing, if you have a candle crock and you put a candle inside of it, you cannot then take that candle out and relight it. It's gonna end badly. The wicks move, so there's actually glue that they use to keep the wicks in place on the bottom here. that glue gets loosened when you put the candle in the candle crock. So if that wick moves close to the side, like it is here, it is going to get very hot and this glass is going to crack and break and either A, start a fire, or B, just make a huge mess. So don't do it. Once you put a candle into a candle crock, that's it. That's where it finishes its life. Once it's done, you are left with the wax. If you're curious about how I remove all of the wax before I recycle these glass jars, I typically pop them in the freezer and then the wax contracts from the side and then you can just shake it out and then you can recycle the glass. That's my favorite way of doing it. So there you go. All right, here I have a Capri Blue Volcano. I love this scent, but this candle burns like garbage. It always does. It just tunnels the whole way down. This is such a lovely scent. However, sun-washed citrus, sun-drenched, oh gosh, now I forgot the name of it. I think it's sun-washed citrus from Bath & Body Works. It's basically an exact dupe of Capri Blue Volcano. So if you normally get Volcano and you find that you struggle with the burn, just go to Bath & Body Works and get the sun-washed citrus. It's the exact same fragrance. It burns a lot better than this does. So this is the last time that I think I'm gonna snag at least the Volcano in this particular packaging. They do offer it in some other containers, and I think I might try one of those, but for the most part, it's actually cheaper for me to get the Bath & Body Works version, so I might just stick with that. This was, oh, this was the, sorry, okay, I should explain. So this here is the Capri Blue Volcano wax from this candle. What I did is I melted the wax on my hot plate warmer and I poured it out into an empty Bath & Body Works candle jar. And you can see it's empty in there. This was able to fit in my candle crock. So I actually had this in my candle crock for a week and a half. There's still even a little bit of fragrance left in here, but I needed to put the one of my Flamingo Beach candles in there to finish it up. So I just ended up taking this out, but yeah, anyway, this is the color of the Capri Blue Volcanoes typically. It's just like a cream colored wax. I think this is I wanna say this is some kind of like vegetable blend. It's not paraffin. It might be a paraffin vegetable blend, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I've actually ever looked into what type of wax this is. Yeah, it doesn't say. Nope. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Strawberry pound cake from Bath & Body Works. Obviously, the last little bit of this ended up in the candle crock. The wicks just got really short on this one, which is super disappointing, but not unheard of for a Bath & Body Works candle to futz out after the halfway point. Normally, that hasn't happened with most of my strawberry pound cakes, but it did with this one, so it lived in the candle crock. Here is a vanilla bean macaron from Homeworks. You can see that's finished. This burned down perfectly the whole way. I love this particular scent. A lot of people say that they can't smell this one. Mine have usually been pretty strong. I think one or maybe two have been on the weaker end, but for the most part, this vanilla bean macaron rocks my world. You can still get this one at Ulta, so I'll definitely link that one down below. Another Bath & Body Works, sorry, this is not Bath & Body Works. This is another Homeworks candle. This is a Golden Guava. This one struggled a little bit during the very last burn. It didn't want to pull out again completely. So you can see that there. But it did really well otherwise. Like, I had no problems with the wicks until like the very last burn. I got pretty much what I wanted out of this one, so I'm not terribly upset about it. I think I have a few more of these Golden Guavas left. I don't know if Homeworks is going to be releasing any more scents for the summer at this point. I have my fingers crossed for yes. There didn't seem to be a whole lot that came out from Homeworks this spring and summer, so I'm hoping they're just, for whatever reason, holding back on a few things, but typically they stop shipping in May. Homeworks is, in the past, they have sold exclusively through QVC, then HSN, and then they also sold through Ulta and Amazon. But with both HSN and QVC, they don't ship during the summer months. I don't think that's going to be the case with Ulta. I'm pretty sure Ulta will still ship the candles during the summer. Harry just has a concern that the, here comes Penny. Hi. He just has a concern that the candles will arrive either melted or damaged in some kind of way. So he doesn't typically ship them during the hotter summer months, but I don't know. Everything's just different this year, so I'm not sure what the case is at all. So if I find out, I'll definitely let you know. Hello, hello, my sweet nugget. All right, you guys want a little penny action? Here she is, my little Panana. Oh, she's so cute. She's precious. All right, let's keep going. I finished, oh, this kind of broke my heart a little bit because this is a really spendy candle, but I loved it. This is the Bastide Ombre Soir. This smells exactly like their Ombre Marquis perfume, which is amazing. This is a $65 candle. It's really expensive. It's 6.7 ounces, but it is so strong. It's so beautiful. I will repurchase this. It's totally worth it to me, but I realize that most people would be like, no, I'm not spending that money on a candle, and it's fine. But if you do want to try it, I'll link it down below. It's beautiful. This glass is gorgeous, by the way. It's like a seeded glass, so it's got like the little bubbles in it. Please stop licking the lotion off my arms. I need that. Yeah, so this one is fantastic. If you've never tried it, it's really, really good. Here's another Flamingo Beach that burned all the way down, but look at that soot on the side. So the last burn definitely created that sooty situation right there, so I have to watch these a little bit more. I should have probably just put it in the candle crock with this Penny. Oh my goodness, stop licking me. She loves to lick lotion. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that would taste great, but anyway, that's Penny for you. Here is a raspberry tangerine. Did pretty well the whole way down. Didn't have to put it in the candle crock. In fact, I can see the wick clips. There is still, I feel like, a fair amount of wax in here. I thought about plopping this into a candle crock, but you know, it burned the whole way down, so it's fine. Here is a berry waffle cone in the original packaging. I love this one. When I did my collection video, you guys saw that I had quite a few of these left in my collection. I think I want to say that I have maybe like about 12 or 13 left at this point. I'm trying to finish them because I do notice them getting just a little bit weaker the older they get. So I'm certainly going to do my best to get through as many as I can this summer. And I think it'll be very easy to do that because it's such a delicious scent for the summertime. So the fragrance notes on this are sweet summer berries, golden waffle cone, and creamy vanilla. They did re-release this for this coming summer. So if you're interested, it should be on the Bath & Body Works website and in stores by now. Here's another one that I loved. This one did not do as well when it got to like the last little bit. So I ended up putting this one in the candle crock. This is pink sands and petals, white jasmine petals, orange blossom, soft white musk, and banana flower. Oh, and this is what happens when you put them in the candle crock. Sometimes they do just fall out like that, which is actually pretty great because then you don't have to, oh, look at that. That's interesting. I've never had that happen with one of these that I put in the candle crock. This is clear glass. It's just spray painted on the inside. Can you guys see that? Oh, that's interesting. The purple ones have never done that. Anyway, I like to clean these up and reuse them. They're a very pretty ribbed glass. And I'm kind of bummed the pink is coming out of this, but maybe I'll clean that up and it'll just be like clear ribbed glass. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, that's one of the bonuses for having a candle crock is it does make getting the wax out a little bit easier as well. All right, here was another strawberry pound cake that didn't do super well at the halfway point. So this is the second one that did that. So yeah, finished 2 of my strawberry pound cake. Here is a hot cider donut, which is one of my favorites from Homeworks. I'm so glad Harry brought this back. I have a ton of these, but as soon as I get a 20% off coupon at Ulta, I will be using it to buy just a couple more of these. This is going to be an amazing scent for the fall, so I'm very excited to pick up some more of that. I've talked about Hot Cider Donut from Homeworks 100,000 times on my channel over the last few months, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but it is delicious. If you like hot cider donuts, this smells just like one. Here is another Homeworks. This is my farm stand blueberries. I think this is my last one. I really love this scent. I was hoping that Harry would put this one out. My foot's falling asleep. I was hoping that Harry would put this one out again this year in just his traditional, like, regular 3-wick format, but no such luck this year. This would be a perfect one to bring back. It's so delicious, you guys. This has cassis in it, which is such a beautiful scent. So this was farm orchard blueberries, blackberries, cassis, almond sugar, and vanilla bean. This was from when he had those original ceramic fruit baskets. I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of all of these ceramics that were put out for this spring and summer. I'm interested in the pie candles, but the rest of it, it's not my taste, like my decorating taste right now. So I've skipped out on a lot of Homework stuff for this spring and summer so far. I honestly prefer just his regular, like, 4-wick format in these types of jars. I don't know, the cutesy stuff just isn't my thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and go through my Scentsy. I'm just gonna pile them all into this little container. All right, Berry Bright, so delicious. This basically is like a blue raspberry cotton candy. It's amazing. If you've never tried this, you should try this. Blue Grotto. Blue Grotto is Scentsy's version of Capri Blue Volcano. So if you need a partner for your failing Capri Blue Volcano candle, or your Sunwash Citrus from Bath & Body Works, here you go. Very similar. Not an exact dupe, but close enough to be an excellent complement to that. Rainbow Sherbet is delicious. This is a very sweet, fruity, candy type scent, borderline cloying, so you have to like sweet scents for this. Prickly Pear and Agave. This is gorgeous, you guys, and this has the most beautiful green wax to it. This is, it's a floral that also has like some beachy, salty air type vibes to it. It's really nice. I've actually repurchased this, so it's really, really good. Squeeze the Day. This is basically a lemonade scent. It's really lovely when it's mixed with the sugared strawberry. You can do a strawberry lemonade with these two, and it is so, so good. So anyway, went through one of these as well. Here comes the Sunflowers. So this was one that I wasn't really sure about until I started warming it, and I love it. This smells very similar to the 90s Sunflower perfume. So if you wore that perfume in the 90s and you're looking for a little trip down memory lane or some nostalgia, check this one out. It's a very pretty version of that kind of strong Sunflowers perfume. Cocoa Lime. Okay, if you like coconut and lime together, you need this. It's coconut and lime. That's what it is. It is delightful. I love it. Dumbo Circus Parade. Okay, I really like this one. This has some interesting soft, almost powdery citrus notes to it. It's just not very strong. It's a beautiful scent, but I just cannot get this one to really perform for me in my house, so that makes me super bummed out because it's really, really nice. We're All Mad Here. This is also from the Disney collection, obviously. This one is such an interesting blend. I can't remember what the notes are on this, but it's like a mix of a floral and a fruity type of situation. It's also pretty sweet. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's worth trying. It's definitely a better performer than the Dumbo one for sure. Here is, this was from the Mix It collection. I never did end up like mixing any of the ones from the Mix It collection. Ironically, I mix my, my Scentsy wax cubes together all the time. I'll take like, for example, one of these and put them together in the warmer and I make a custom blend. But the scents that they put into that particular Mix It collection, I actually like them all by themselves the best. And anyway, this Honeysuckle Peony was beautiful. If you love florals, you need to try this one. It's so pretty. You really get that honeysuckle note in here. And there's definitely a peony note as well. Borderline rose almost, rather than peony. Yeah, it smells like honeysuckle and rose more than anything else, but it's really, really pretty. I do like this one. And then here's another sugared strawberry. I like to just do the sugared strawberry by itself as well. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Those are my candle and wax melt empties for the month of May. I really honestly thought I'd get through a little bit more, but I think I did pretty well. I certainly am going to continue to burn through a lot of my backup stash, and I'm really excited to see how far I can get by the end of the year in terms of whittling my collection down. I think what I might do at the end of December is take you guys through like do another tour and let you know exactly how much I finished. I'm trying to be restrained and to not really order much more from any of the companies right now, unless Homeworks finally decides to release a bunch of stuff for the summer. I don't really see myself getting a whole lot from Bath & Body Works or really any of the other companies. I think I'm just gonna try to enjoy what I have. And then also this fall's gonna be tough, but I do need to get through a lot of my fall stash as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep working at it and try to get it down to a much more manageable collection. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in today. If you're interested in my beauty empties, I'm gonna be recording that video next, so that'll be up tomorrow on Thursday. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, all of the links are in the description box down below. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.